Hey guys, it's Tony here. I know that I haven't posted in 10 months on Warframe. It's been a while actually, and I kind of want to end the year with my top 10 favorite Warframes. It was kind of really hard to pick the 10 Warframes. Honestly, there's like so many that are really cool and have awesome abilities and are used for certain things, but I only could pick 10. So I kind of start off with Saren. Um, Honestly, her rework that I didn't even know about until like today probably. I was in a mission. I cast a spore and her decay thing popped up. I was like, "What? Wait, what's this?" And honestly, her build actually worked out. Like the way I have it built now worked out perfect. It is insane. Like this Warframe, I took her into the arena where you can like spawn things in, and I mean she slaughters bombards at like 145. I'm probably gonna make another like build for her, but I love her skin, I love her abilities. She's pretty awesome. She took the number 10 spot. So let's move on to the next one. So the next one is Trinity. I used to use her a lot, and I still like her because of energy vamp. I like to be a support frame. I like to bless. Link I don't use as much. I should, but I have two builds for her, so I could switch off to blessing or evamp. And honestly, I used to use her in the LOR. That used to be a raid back then. They got rid of it due to the fact that you couldn't really get 8 people to do the raids. You had to like find people, certain people. It wasn't like a you kind of just spawn in and everyone's there. You just had to get everyone to do it. And it was kind of a pain because after Nightmare, if you failed like one thing, like the train, you failed the whole thing. You had to restart and build a new key. So this is the number 9 spot is Trinity. The number 8 spot is Necros. I actually loved him after his rework on Desecrate. It was insane. You could toggle it and you wouldn't have to like keep spamming it or anything. And this Warframe was nearly almost unkillable, I think, because literally his Shadows of the Dead basically take a lot of your damage, and you just can keep spawning them, and then you can convert like a lot of the health orbs and energy orbs. Like the build was insane. I have it. I love it. If you want to check it out, you can go check it out on my YouTube channel. Um, this one took the number 8 spot, and then the next one, I used to hate this Warframe. Honestly, I don't know why. When I first saw her, I thought she was like the ugliest thing ever. Like her not her prime version, but just she was just. I hated this Warframe. I would never use it. And then one day I kind of got curious and I made a build for it. And I kind of just went off sonar and silence like everyone else does. And it kind of grew on me. I kind of liked her a lot because she kinda could kill everything at high levels by just using sonar. And then silence, got close to enemies, they kind of just got in that, shock paralysis where they hold their ears and stuff. But she definitely took number 7 spot. Number 6, I think is Nova. This one is actually one of my favorites. I actually should put her higher up in the list, but I kind of had more people I like better than her. But her, she actually helped a lot in a lot of raids too. She basically slowed enemies down. She has this insane antimatter drop that you can like shoot, and it causes millions of damage or half a million damage or whatever. I don't know the real numbers. I just know it does tons of damage. And two, I like her animation on her body and like her backside. And I don't know. This one just took number 6 spot. And number 5 is obviously Excalibur Umbra. Well, it would have been Excalibur, but they came with Umbra. And he looks pretty sick, honestly. He is insane. I like his new rework on his Exalted Blade. Before, he didn't have that, where he just pulled a blade. He kind of just, he literally just had a whole big rework on all his abilities nearly. And it was insane. I love him. He's in one of my favorite melee characters. And honestly, this kind of makes up for this character makes up for like the Excalibur Prime that we kind of just didn't get because it was a Founders package. And I don't know, I just think he deserved a 5 spot, so let's just go on. So number 4 took Mirage. Honestly, when I first got to use her before Prime came out, she was actually pretty OP. Her Hall of Mirrors, like all 4 of the doppelgangers, you could literally shoot with it. She was pretty insane. I used her a lot more with blinding. You could blind the enemies and stuff during the raids. You can blind enemies through walls and stuff, but they kind of nerfed that and took that away. But really, I only use her for Eclipse and Hall of Mirrors. I don't use her for Prism anymore. I just like her for other things. So yeah, that took the number 4 spot. My headset was about to turn off, so that's why I kind of got weird. But alright, number 3 was actually Valkyria. I love this frame. Honestly, she is like one of the frames I go to do like what's it called? Um Infested, because like literally she can mow through any infested. Like, it is crazy. I love using her survivals. It doesn't even matter if they nerfed her, made her like energy drain faster, because I already have energizes and her energy drop is like 0.91, so it's like really slow still to me. And two, energize makes up for it. It picks up an energy orb and gives me like 125 energy. So this definitely took the 3rd spot, and I love this Warframe too. Like I said, all 10 of these Warframes are my favorite, but number 2 goes to Chroma. I don't have Chroma Prime. I know I'm behind a lot of Prime Warframes right now, but Chroma took the spot. He's more of like a dragon too, and he just has those insane damage boosts. Like, his Element Ward and his Vex armor makes him nearly unkillable. And on top of it with Guardian Arcane and the Grace Arcane, it's basically just a monster, just a tank. So he took the number 2 spot. The number 1 spot was actually a Warframe that I used since the game came out, like when PS4 came out. Is Ember Prime. This is actually one of my favorite Warframes. I basically use this Warframe every single day. I used to be so narrow-minded in this game that I would only use this Warframe. I think Rhino, because that was like the new Warframe before they kind of messed up his Iron Skin. Because in Rhino you could like reapply the Iron Skin without even using augments and shit and all that. But no, Ember was like number 1 frame. Like, I literally designed her to kill everything besides like level 100 plus. Like, she couldn't do that because obviously even with Accelerate. But they tried nerfing her. Obviously Arcane Energize kind of fixed that too, because I just get a ton of energy still. And it really didn't affect me because her energy intake's like, what, I think it's like 3 or 2 so per second, so it doesn't really affect me much, and the nerfing didn't bother me. It just really bothered me when Mirage came out and they tried introducing that like time and energy depletion at the same time, so like it was hard messing with it. So I kind of quit the game when that happened, and then they reworked her when Mesa got nerfed, and then like they tried reworking her again because they realized how OP, and basically people would just run through easy maps and kill everything, and all the new players really wouldn't have much fun with it. But yeah, this one took number 1 spot. There's a lot of Warframes that I would have put on here, but I just didn't think I liked them as much, and I don't use them much. But I've been so much of an open player about other Warframes and just being narrow-minded, because I used to use just this Warframe for everything. But you know what? I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed my top 10. Like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.